I just got this new MIDI controller, so I'm going to show you how I've got it set up. So I've got 8 sound slots, okay? Slot 1 through 8. I can set the volume for those sound slots with my faders. I can turn the sound slots on and off with these buttons here. The first 4 sounds are keys and synths. The second 4 sounds are pad sounds. So they each go to their own bus. Keys sounds go to the keys bus, and pad sounds go to the pads bus. Okay? These knobs up here, this first row, is the effects for those buses. First 4 knobs are keys bus effects. Second 4 are pads bus effects. Okay? So a bit more detail on my sounds. My first slot is always a piano, like that. My second slot and third slot are usually other types of keys. So right now, this happens to be like a soft piano. And this is kind of like a CP80, but it's up an octave. It's really useful in combination with the main piano sound. If I want to really emphasize the lead line, I can just turn on the CP80 and play my lead line somewhere up here. And it really adds a nice punch to it. Okay. My fourth sound is like a synth. It's another layer of complexity, so I can play a big lead line. Okay. Now I've got a sub bass here. The reason this is going to the pads bus is because technically it's not a keys sound. I've just chosen to send it to the pads bus, but that might change in the future. But for now, it's going to the pads bus. So this is a sub bass. It only works in this octave of the piano. So if I play up here, nothing happens. But if I play down in this octave, you should hear the sub bass. Okay? Then the last 3 are pads. I've got kind of an atmosphere pad here. This one is like a bright Buzzy pad. I can filter sweep the pads with this knob, so this is the pads bus filter. Okay. And then the last one is a custom string sound I made using Labs from Spitfire Audio. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to go into the effects on each bus. First one here, keys bus reverb. So I'm going to show you an example with a piano. I can turn up the reverb. So right now I've got the reverb on ascend. It's not a wet dry. So if I turn the knob all the way up, it's going to be at like 50%. Second one is distortion, drive. I'm using Saturn 2 from FabFilter. Actually, I don't know why I changed the sound there. I'm not going to change the sound. So here's nothing, and I'll fade it in. Too much. Kind of adds some nice drive to the piano. Next one is a reverse delay from Kilohertz. It's free. And the last one is a filter. So I'll filter this down. Like that. All right. Then these 4, these are pads effects. So I'll show you with kind of my basic pad here. Filter it down just so you can hear the effect better. All right, the first one is pads reverb. This is actually a wet dry instead of ascend, so I can go full wet with it. Okay. This one is a pitch shifter. I'm actually using Surge XT Effects, the Nimbus effect, set to a pitch shifter mode. All right, this is the filter like I already showed you. So it's filtering all 4 of these sounds, but some of them are also sidechained. So some of them are bypassing the filter a little bit. I'll show you. So with this pad, if I have the filter all the way open, there's a lot of bright stuff on the top end of the frequencies. If I filter it down, it still keeps some of those frequencies in the original signal. The reason I did this is because I wanted to have a little bit of character in my pads even when the filter is down. And also I'm using velocity, how hard I'm hitting the keys, to affect the brightness of each sound individually as well. All right, last but not least, this one is tempo based. This is kind of a side chain, so it actually requires the click to be running. So before I show you this, I kind of have to show you my click setup. I'm actually using, on my computer, I've got Playtime in Reaper, so it's kind of acting like a session view, similar to Ableton Live. So on my controller, I can navigate up and down with these buttons. I can trigger a scene with this button, and then this is the global play stop. Okay, so I'll show you a click for this song. So I'm going to trigger this. Now this is my drum pad. I can fade this in. Click volume. This is tracks volume. Right now there's no tracks playing, so this doesn't need to be on, but I'll leave it on anyway. All right, so now to show you that effect on the pads. So I've got this. And the fun thing is, this effect is actually pre-reverb. So this happens before the reverb in the signal chain. So if I play with this effect and add reverb, it kind of smoothens out the whole sound. Like that. Okay? Yeah, I'm able to run tracks using these by navigating up and down scenes and then triggering them. That should be a different video, honestly, because this one's already kind of long. But finally, for my last trick, I have live looping using these buttons. Yes, you heard me right. Live looping with quantization, no less. I'm going to put on my headphones right now so I can hear, because right now I don't have my headphones on. All right. There we go. So, if I have the click running, then if a sound is armed, I'll arm the piano. If this is turned on, then I can click this and start looping. This is all based on the measure. This is all bar based. So it's going to start at the downbeat of the next measure, no matter when I press it. Okay? So, for example, let's say I want to record this piano part. Okay, since I'm holding my phone with one hand, I'm not going to be able to stop it on time, so I'll kind of have to stop a little bit early. That's okay. You'll see what I mean. Okay, so I'm going to trigger this. It's going to start. And then I didn't get the button in time, but now it's just going to loop that. And then I can press and hold to clear that loop. And then if I wanted to do a different one, let's say this, something like this. Okay, so I like this. But let's say I wanted to use this recorded MIDI on a different sound. So then I'd press this button. Now, if I press and hold this, it's going to copy and paste it. So I copy it, and then I can paste it onto any of these. So now I've pasted this here. So then I can trigger it, and it's going to play this sound. Put this back, and clear them both. So yeah, that is what I am currently able to do. Pretty happy with it. I'm very happy with this controller. It's amazing. I love it. So yeah, there you go.